in the case of
I don't know how you live.
Bi-weekly cleaning. The whole house.
Magic robot.
Professionally cleaned every 2 weeks now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get ours like every month or so.
It was the same
came in and we
price.
weren't happy with what she had done.
Oh.
Okay.
We're really happy with the ones that come by. They do a really good job.
Yeah, like once you find a good one that's like
it's not that much, which is nice because it's in terms of number of hours we get back each weekend, it pays for itself, and they're much better and thorough than we would be.
Yeah, and
it's
one of those things.
Cat
where
hair
it's
piles
like,
up.
Yeah, it's one of those things too where it's like you can part of life is just assessing what stuff you can take care of yourself and what stuff you have the ability.
Yeah, it's the value balance.
Absolutely. All right.
By the way, I just want to give you a heads up that 7th level druid means I can summon all the things.
Well, I'm ready for it.
Are you?
Yeah. Just throw it. I'll just fucking do it.
Well, to be fair, I can only use one spell slot to summon something, so it's not all the things yet. But it will.
Right
be.
on. All right. We got. I know Derpy's here. Neon, are you here? Can you give a thumbs up or aye, Captain? Go around.
Soon.
Just a heads up for next week. I won't be here for Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll probably be dead to the world because we're going to New York.
Dude, you're doing so much traveling. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
USA jet setter.
Right?
Got that sweet travel credit card, making the most of it.
Hell yeah. Can we make Thursday, Friday work next week?
No. Unfortunately, we have a wedding. We have a wedding on Saturday, and Erica's in the wedding, so I and her occupied. We also have house guests staying with.
Gotcha. So Monday,
Maybe.
Thursday?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, I am in New York tomorrow.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh, okay.
Like we're flying out tomorrow at like midnight, and then getting back like Tuesday at midnight.
He's only going Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yes.
That's
Just to fuck with the schedule.
that's fair, but also better to ask,
Yeah.
No harm in it.
No, that's fair. But no, it's my aunt's 75th birthday, so we're going to. We're flying it. We're starting in like Rochester, Buffalo area. That's where my family is, and then we're spending like a day and a half in New York City to see some friends and eat some stuff.
Hell yeah. So that's the place to go to eat stuff, I hear.
Yeah. If I could be like, the only way I'd ever actually live in New York is if I was like a billionaire, but I'm not, so I'll visit.
Yeah. Even then, though, if you're a billionaire, you can just fly to New York.
Yes.
Spend a weekend there, so it's like, why would you want to live there?
Yes.
There are some benefits if you got a nice place there, dude. There's that like crazy skyscraper that's like at the edge of Central Park. It's like such an eyesore, but it's insane.
The needle dick one. Yeah.
Oh, those are becoming all the style
rage.
now, and
Yep.
I hate it. It's
They look
gotta
awful.
have girth.
If I had $1 billion, I would not live in New York. I'd build a compound out in the woods with 5,000 alpacas.
But which woods?
Only 5,000?
So I just got to start somewhere. Which woods?
Which
is a good
woods
question.
did you select?
I'd have to think about that. Maybe I'd do
Ironically,
multiple.
I think if I was a billionaire, I would live in something that would look like the first night you spend in like a Minecraft hut on the side of the beach. but it'd have like internet access. That's about it.
You'd have gigabit Wi-Fi or gigabit internet access to it, and you'd just be gaming
Actually,
on
that's
the
a
beach. Playing neat.
Good point. I don't think I'd want to actually own any large chunk of real estate. That'd be
That's like that guy, the guy
I want to
who
manage this shit.
Right.
who opened the One Ring.
Oh, he sold it for like 2 million.
Yeah, he sold it to Post Malone for 2 million, and they're like, "So what are you gonna do with it?" He's like, "I'm still gonna live in my little house and work my job, and I'm gonna like invest it, basically."
Yeah,
Well,
right.
like-
The right answer.
Yeah.
2 million isn't really enough to, like.
It's enough to not to like blow it and then have it. You could easily blow it. Like
Right. If you, with the current interest rates, if you just put it into like a money market account, like the most conservative thing you could do, you would still be making $80,000 a year just off of interest on it. So
Yeah.
it's not like high wealth or anything, but it's enough to
It's
supplement.
enough to be comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, he said that he put
So
it
it-
into an account where
yeah.
he'll basically make enough from it monthly to pay his rent and like, you know, living fees and still have.
Granted,
enough.
you should still probably take like a third of that and do some more risky investments.
That's what he said. That the rest of it is. Yeah, the rest of it.
Okay,
is going
yeah.
into better stuff.
Is mayonnaise an investment?
Yes.
Mayonnaise fuel.
What a nice problem to have. Figure out where to put your money.
Mayonnaise
anyone-
is, the risk assessment for mayonnaise is directly correlated to the birth rate of white people.
Fair. Okay.
Bad investment.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick summary of what what happened last time. After rescuing Glister and finding your way all the way up to the bedroom of Endlin Moongrave, you infiltrated the bedroom, making your way in there and finding it filled to the brim with marionettes hanging from the ceiling, as well as hourglasses on the walls. We had Velka give a good perception check and realize that the string that the marionettes were being hung with was actually Korrid hair, and remembering that they learned the dance to control Korrid hair, did so and basically had the marionettes crushed as they began to scream an alarm as you entered the room. With all the marionettes gone, the pull for Velka, Velka, Kiwi, and Nutmeg was towards the wardrobe at the far side of the room. And upon opening it, you found your lost things. Velka received, and I still need to update that. That's not fixing it, but Velka received a, we're renaming it now, if I can remember, a Master Clockwork Amulet, which is basically adds in the ability to, it has 6 charges. You can spend a charge to roll a 10 on any dice roll, or you could spend 4 charges and roll a natural dice roll. When it reaches 0, you roll a d20. 20% chance, basically on anything. Well, I'll figure it out, but basically it can blow up if you use all the charges and will disintegrate. I forget what the wording is because that wording is on a lot of magical items. I think it's it'll basically be like roll a d20 on a 1 or a 2. The medallion breaks, or the amulet breaks.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. All right. And then we had Kiwi find a magical doorway scepter, and then Mr. Nutmeg find a Zafu of the Wandering Mind, a meditation hover blanket. It'll be pretty cool to use eventually. So, leaving the bedroom, you made your way back downstairs, but not before Rosin put on a very shiny ring that he now has control of, and he, for a moment, unbeknownst to all of you, met somebody within the ring and made a meeting with them. As you went back downstairs, you I forget how this happened and in what order, but Velka's geese spell
Gaze.
Gaze. Triggered,
Gaze.
and you weren't really sure on who, but it kind of came to your attention that it ended up being Stage Fright, the stagehand goblin who runs the behind-the-scenes theater. This now put a plan into motion of finally performing a play for Endlin Moongrave, where, in the climactic moment of the play, bringing up the prop moon with Glister in their sun mask behind it to have an eclipse happen. So Velka and Voda worked on getting all the props ready and everything good, while Rosin, Zug, Kiwi, and Nutmeg all actually met with Endlin and had a discussion with her, saying that they wanted to perform a wonderful play for her, and she accepted. So that's where we start, is with in the prop room with Hurley there and everybody else. You now are going to be going on stage fairly soon. Have like a couple minutes before that's ready, as Stage Fright is getting everything organized and all of the components ready to go. He looks to the group and looks to Velka kind of for approval and says, "So, you're gonna go on stage. It's gonna be a big deal. We're gonna show. This is gonna be the final. This is gonna be the final play for the night. It's gonna be a big one, and well, you're gonna have to blow the socks off of Endlin if you're gonna go on and get her attention.
Oh, we're going to blow her, all right. Wait, what? No,
Nice.
no, not what they meant.
So,
Wrong character.
to impress the Dame of
wall.
Unhappy Endings, you're gonna need to perform a tragedy, something gruesome, something depressing, something darkly humorous, and I have just the play." He pulls out a rolled-up script, from his robe, and he holds it out in his hand. "Normally, we would have, several hours to prepare for this, but alas, time is of the essence, and since you don't have time to memorize all your lines, we'll need to improvise." And he just tosses the script over his shoulder, and it disappears. "Worry not. I'll be feeding you lines from the wings, if and when you get stuck. First off, though, we gotta figure out who's gonna be what." He looks over to Velka. Velka, I need you to roll me a D8.
Oh man, I already know this is gonna go poorly for me.
All right. Perfect. It might have to do a little bit of makeup and costuming, but you're a drunken satyr.
Okay.
Oh, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do with a drunken satyr? All right.
Nice.
Let's go the turtle. Kiwi. What are you gonna be? And then I need Kiwi. You roll a D8. All right, turtle. You're gonna have your work cut out for you on this one. You are a high and mighty princess.
Yes.
I've been a monarch this whole campaign. Wonderful.
All right. Okay. You, Kobold. What do you got?
Two.
All right.
I mean,
All right. Okay. So we're gonna suit you up. You're gonna be a failed magician.
okay.
Sound good? All right. Excellent.
I just go starting looking around.
Yeah.
For hats.
He points over to Velka and to Kiwi as well. Says, "Oh yeah, go wild. Dig up all the props you want. We got, as I said, a couple minutes, and let's go. Let's get you ready." So I just gotta remember to mark this stuff down so I know. Drunk satyr. High and mighty princess. And failed magician. Okay. Voda. Roll a D8 for me. Nice. Okay. Voda, you will be a cowardly noble.
Lame.
Oh, kind of. It
Oh.
works. You're both monarchs. So.
All nobles will be cowards before the fight of the crown.
Mm-hmm. All right, Nutmeg.
Yeah.
Go for it. All right.
Nice.
All right. you're gonna be, he's just getting into character. He's a failed magician. You, my fairy friend, you're going to be an honorable knight, risen from the dead.
Oh. I'll be one of the undead gentlemen. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And last but not least, my other female fairy friend here, Rosin, roll for me. All right, you gotta. Well, no, we already got a drunken satyr. No, okay. Perfect. That's a 7. That works anyways. All right. You get to be the foolish minstrel.
We really are just making another D&D party. All right.
Yeah. And don't worry about your lines. I'm gonna be feeding them to you from the side, and just remember, make the play sad, make it tragic, make sure that you're making the most of your characters, and yeah. Gonna be, we got about 20 minutes to get all your costumes and props and get into your assigned roles, get in the head of what you're gonna be playing, and yeah, this'll be good. We can have some of these other performers be backup for you. Hey, Harley, you wanna be a tree?
I'm already dressed up as a tree.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You got the stage costume.
Yeah, we need to get you out of that.
You can use this. You can use this.
He looks at it. I don't know if that's gonna fit me.
A fucking fairy-sized tree
Tree.
costume.
It's the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so I'm assuming just everybody kind of. It's very easy to just dig around and find costumes in this room that would fit your characters. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through. This is an exercise. This is the purest exercise of roleplay in this campaign ever. So, how this works. You're going to all be trying to impress Endolin. She's going to be watching your play and watching it unfold. As we already said, we want to have a play that's tragic, sad. Just try to ham it up as much as possible. Think of the saddest thing that could happen to your character if they die in a foolhardy way or if they do something to lose all their money, etc. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you each a line. Stage Fright is going to be giving you a line. You must use that line in dialogue in order to impress Endolin and the audience.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
We're an improv group and not
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fun ones.
This is just D&D with extra steps.
Yeah, it's D&D in D&D. It's wild. It's D&Dception.
D&D.
And diners and dives.
Yeah. All
I
right.
still need to buy that shirt.
It's D&D and yes and.
God. All right. Okay. So, 20 minutes pass about, and you see Stage Fright leaves really quick to go and check on check on what's happening on stage, and he says, "All right, everything's ready out there. And just to get things clear, you want the moon to come up at the end? When do you want that to happen?"
That's the plan, right?
I think it's
just the gas.
I would say probably that it should come up around the climax of Act 3.
We told Endolin we could invite her on stage, right?
You did,
That was,
yes.
We
we
told
said
her
that, okay,
that I believe what we said is she would know when her cue to come on stage was.
We also promised
the musical in
3 acts. So, sing.
All right.
The other, just what we know about Endolin, she inserts herself at times.
Yes, but we invited her to do so.
But would we want to wait until she's on the stage until we raise the moon?
No, I think we want the moon to be the reason that she comes to the stage.
I
Will
think if
she
she
come
sees the
to the
moon, she's not
stage?
coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, fair point.
When the
As
music
soon as-
swells.
as soon as
I think we need to get
Endlin-
her on stage and then facing the crowd, and then we raise the moon.
And then she turns around and sees her demise.
Yes, something
Because
along
everyone
those
in the
lines.
crowd gasps.
We should
Yes.
She
we should put
realizes
on
the
for
real
something
tragedy
really
is her.
really
Succeeding.
scary. When she turns around, so jump scare her. Ah!
I feel
Just
like
be there.
turning around to a moon would jump scare her.
I know, but I like some artistic flair.
With Ooga Booga.
All right, stage fright
Also,
looks.
I need to get into costume, so I'm going to cast disguise self on myself. Make my skin look a little like deader. And because I'm a noble knight, and I can use this to make myself look 1 foot taller, I'm gonna make myself look 1 foot taller, but it's gonna be all in my legs.
Oh my god. Long leg, daddy long legs.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hella long
we
legs.
need,
I
we need
guess,
to get
more
you.
so.
We need to get you stilts too.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's stilts around here somewhere. So you're just.
Well, I can only affect my image by 1 foot.
Well, yeah, but then we get you stilts to stand on.
Even higher.
Image. So you have like 4 feet of legs and like a foot of torso. And head.
Alrighty.
And I have some like rusted, like beaten up looking armor.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find it. It's obviously not real armor. It is made out of some sort of light foam-like material or like cloth-like material that's been sprayed with some sort of adhesive to make it a little bit more stiff. Is anybody else wearing anything special for their roles? I think I saw that Rosin said like jester hat type of thing.
Yes, I would like one with bells. And potentially one of those, like a thing that's like an overlay for a skirt type of thing with like little bells at the end. I want a jingle.
Okay, you will jingle.
What about
Okay.
jangling?
I want a jingle and jangle.
Do you have spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle? Jingle, jangle.
I don't want spurs. I fly.
What about you,
fair enough.
Dilru?
Alright, is anybody else doing anything unique?
Voda is giving as little effort as possible.
Fair enough.
I'll look for like some way to have fake satyr legs, and then I also want whatever the most expensive bottle of alcohol they have on the premises is.
Stage fright goes and gets it for you. Back with a very nice looking bottle of elven wine that is more or less the equivalent of, let's say, what would be? I'm blanking on. What's the stupid? Oh, like Dom Perignon. Yeah,
That's yeah.
just
You
basically.
immediately break it on the wall so you can use it as a weapon.
Okay,
To be fair, that is part of the reason I wanted the bottle,
nice.
just in case.
Okay, anybody else got anything they want to do? Zug, what's your failed magician outfit gonna want to look like?
Hold on, let me just find a screenshot of Gale real quick. But yeah, it's basically I'm gonna just find a over-the-top robe and wizard hat.
Okay,
Very Fantasia-esque.
very
if I can find something
Merlin,
like this.
Merlin
Yeah.
from.
Since I got the kind of the red thing going on, I might just try to find that's like red color.
Yeah. Like this homie, but like with the red robes,
Yeah, exactly. That exact idea.
with the droopy funky hat.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And Kiwi, do you doing anything to look like a pretty princess?
Oh, I obviously have to go get a dress with hoops.
Oh hell yeah!
That'll fit around my. I think Bowser dressing up as Princess Peach.
Mm.
Get type of looks, and I got the kind of
Bowser or Peachette Bowser?
What?
Yeah, Bowser or Peach Bowser.
Bowser as
Bowsette.
Peach or Bowsette.
Oh, I guess Bowsette would just kind of cover it pretty well, wouldn't it? But Bowser is Peach, really. That's what I was really thinking.
Got it.
So it's
Hey.
obviously not that look. But, I gotta get the crown. And I have to have the wings still for being the Witchlight Monarch. So,
Oh, of course.
Bowsette has a Wikipedia page.
Of course. All right. Well, with all the
What?
costumes on and Hurley basically looking like the most awkward tree ever, as only his like upper body fits in the tree costume that Nutmeg was wearing, and ends up basically with just like his big hairy legs sticking out from it. The other actors and actresses have all donned various nature. Like one of them's just like a rock. One of them is a log and it's just going to be lying on their side. Another one is for some reason a palm tree. Doesn't really make sense, but hey, they're just a palm tree. And the other one is is just dressed up in a blue cloth so they can be a river.
Oh no, hang on. So I was just searching for like a Peaches GIF, like from the Mario movie for this stuff. Look at this. Look at this fucking curse.
Oh! God damn it.
I was watching the other one, the Peaches, like I'm waiting for something to happen, and all of a sudden, boom, and on his side.
What do you mean cursed?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
this one's pretty good too.
Ooh. Oh, that one's wild because that's that's a specific type of peach that like when it's ripe, that's how like the skin can be wild. Yeah. I want to say it's like some sort of. I would put money on it being some sort of like specialty Japanese. I would not doubt that.
Is that Peach giving me a striptease?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
it's just stripping.
It's just stripping, not even teasing. All right, so stage fright looks up everybody up and down. Looks over to Glister and says, "All right, I'll work as soon as we get these guys on stage. I'll come back and get you, and we're gonna get you all hooked up to the moon. Remember, you're coming up in the third act at the climax when we got Endolin on the stage." Glister gives a nod and says that they are ready. All right, the rest of you, follow me. We gotta go backstage first. And he brings you all downstairs, out one of the curtains, drops off Glister at the elevator, and then the rest of you are lined up to go on. Dun dun dun.
Not wait for this to backfire horribly.
All right. So from the wings, stage fright looks up to you all and says, "All right, give me a moment. I'm gonna get on stage. I'm gonna make your announcement. We're just gonna call it a musical tragedy in 3 parts, right? Or do you guys have a, I don't know, some sort of name for it? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. It's just gonna be, it's a surprise.
A Midsummer's Nightmare.
Midsummer's Nightmare.
Yeah, there you go.
How about never a moon ever showed?
Little Andinos?
Yeah, that's all.
Maybe we don't clue her in.
Chekhov's moon.
Moon.
That's what...
Moon. What was the just check? Yeah, did you say Chekhov's moon?
Yeah.
All right, we're calling it a Midsummer Nightmare. That sounds fine with me. All right, Midsummer's Nightmare. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna get this thing going. All right, y'all be ready, and I'm gonna call you on. You're gonna come into center. You're gonna come into center stage, and we're gonna get performing. Okay.
What's my line?
Don't worry, I'll feed it to you when you're out there. Okay. And he strides on stage and just looks back and says, "Don't worry, this is gonna be good." Goes to the center of the stage. And all the music, you hear like a bunch of murmuring out there, and he somehow projects his voice even louder than it was before. He says, "Ladies, gentlemen, and other, unidentified fey creatures, welcome to the stage, our special guests for the night, the final play for the evening in honor of the great lady, Endolin Moongrave." There's a cheer that rises up, yeah, and then you hear, thank you, from like way above. "I present a Midsummer Nightmare." And then he gestures for you all to come out. You all make your way out onto the middle of the stage. Yeah. slowly make your way onto the stage. You got stage fright on the side. He goes like kind of like behind this little alcove here, and you look up and around, and you can see that the Motherhorn main stage area is like massive. Looking around, you see you're in an open air amphitheater carved from the slope of the mountain itself. You see short cloaked figures sitting on tiered stone benches facing the stage. They all have that, like, they're all that, the dark, like, beady-eyed, what are they called? The, Darklings. And enclosing the stage are 10-foot-high stone walls, above which you can see the stormy sky above you, lightning streaking across it. You can see that there is a team of masked goblins behind the stage who are, you know, manning some cranes, etc. And lighting is all suddenly provided by intricate overhead contraption in which there are several more masked goblins perched and aiming spotlights at the stage. The sounds of chains and clanking gears can be heard from behind and under the mountaintop. It is shielded from the wind and rain above, where there is a massive kind of like glass dome on top of this thing. It keeps you all from getting rained upon. There is also a raised stage over here on the side if anybody wants to go up there for a moment of solo. So, looking over,
I love this stanky face moon up there too.
Yeah, the moon is giving the biggest stank face. It really is. So, everything goes quiet, and the lights go down, and the spotlights shine upon the party, and we are given the first line. Nutmeg.
Oh.
So, am I to make pie from these crumbs? Is your line.
So I'll reach down into my pouch. I'll pull out a bunch of little random knickknacks. And I'll put on a chef hat that I stole from somewhere on top of my armor. Oh, how am I to make pie from these crumbs? And I'll hold them out like towards someone.
Okay. You hold them out towards somebody. So I think, let's say Kiwi, you're up next.
Rosin's gonna be in the back, just like jingling,
Yeah,
like
dancing,
across
jingling.
the stage, just like being like as Nutmeg says that, just to kind of like put a punch,
Okay.
on the line, and then stand to the side again.
All right, Kiwi, your line is, "It seems I am betrayed."
It seems I am betrayed.
Oh no. All right. You're seeing Nutmeg holding out the bits and bobs of just like random junk that he's holding out to you, trying to tell you that he won't be able to make a pie from this. Oh.
Horrible.
Okay. Meanwhile, Zug, the failed magician, come upon the scene of the honorable undead knight, unable to bake a pie for the high and mighty princess. Your line is, "Let us dance in the whistling wind."
I want to try to rhyme something with this real fast, and my brain decided to say no.
Yep.
Come on, Eminem.
Your pie is not cooked. I could do that. But first, we must let us dance in the whistling wind. And I'll just cast Druidcraft to do a little puff of wind around us, and I'll do a little dance.
Okay.
Rosin will again punctuate that by again just doing like a across, and also add to the whistling wind via Druidcraft as she moves across. I kind of imagine this like happening in the back of the stage, like, not being
Just
centered with the conversation, but yeah, not running through it, but just kind of like and again adding to the Druidcraft.
Literally just running laps in the back of the stage, just from one wing to the other.
I'll look at Zug and I'll say, "If you think you can cook a better pie, let's see you make this bunt, you cunt."
Okay.
Even
I think you made your food, but you were quite rude.
we get a line delivered to Rosin to punctuate this argument between the honorable knight and the failed magician.
Stop! You two jest. Haha, just kidding. I'm the jester here. Wait, what is that? What is that sound? I'm gonna druidcraft a knocking on the side. Let me say, shush, you're arguing. Quiet now. Bar the door, they're here.
Hey.
Ah, ye gods, the terrible danger is approaching.
I'm gonna stumble in from stage left.
Okay. And your line is, tomorrow should dawn merrier, Velka.
Tomorrow should dawn merrier. And
Your
takes
accent disappeared too.
Jumping accent.
Get a little liquid courage before going on show.
And then
Yeah,
then
he's acting.
he's acting. He's doing an accent. I do not possess the skill to do a bad accent through another accent.
You're a dude trying to play a dude playing another dude.
Yeah.
But with accents.
Yeah, so takes a fake swig, because I'm not actually opening the bottle.
Mhm.
I'm just drinking from it as I stumble in. And then, like, sitting at the table and doing my best noir detective impression.
You hear from behind, Stage Fright is doing his best to assist you. He makes a signal to one of the goblins in the back, who's sitting next to, like, ye oldie, like a fantasy, like, Looney Tunes sound machine. You know? Like, just like, and that guy, the little goblin looks around and goes like, oh! And like, hits a wooden block to make a sound of a heavy knocking noise. And then you hear Stage Fright from offstage go, "We're here to eat your pie. Better open up, or else we're going to eat all of you."
Better come back tomorrow. This shit ain't done, fuckface.
Let me try something. I said the pie's not quite ready yet, and no, why would this make any sense? I'm not actually trying to deceive something. I was gonna say I'll druidcraft the smell of a pie.
You got lost in the performance.
I mean,
You're gonna make them float in here on the scent.
I was like, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. Never mind.
I think if you make
retract
that,
statement.
if you do make the smell of a pie,
I
Zug
already
is gonna.
smell like brownies.
Oh, that's right. It's even perfect.
Rossin smells like brownies. all the time.
Zug is going to react like the telenovela style overreaction, like forearm over the forehead, leaning back. Alas, if only I wasn't such a failed wizard, I could have crafted the pie already. But now we must deal with these interlocutors.
that's a word. Voda, your line, however you want to deliver it. Lend me your hand. There is something I must show you.
I just kind of like barely lift my arm to just the general direction of the group. Lend me your hand. There is something I must show you.
Kiwi will put a claw out, like kind of leading with the wrist, flicking downward.
When you do the high voice, Porkins,
cuts
your
out.
mic cuts out. It can't register it.
Oh god. Very well.
It's still cutting out.
Oh no.
There you go. That level registers.
Welcome to my life.
You
have to,
play
like,
every
stage
session like that?
whisper.
Stage
Yeah,
Fright.
the first part of every one of my sentences gets cut off.
Yeah. So Stage Fright leans around the corner and he says, "Come on, remember, tragedy. Make it brutal. Something bad's gotta happen."
No matter how many pies you bake, it always smells like rain.
I love the various the juxtaposition of these different
Oh
things
my
going on. Alas, what must secret you show to us to help with our predicament?
Nutmeg.
I
you
hope
get
it's a pie tin.
You get another line, Nutmeg. This portends an unpleasant day.
I want to know what you're secret. I want to know what you're trying to tell them. And I mean, we got some little goobers at the door. This portends an unpleasant day, but I've died before.
Oh shit, bars!
Zog, you get another line
Here
as
to
well.
recount that story.
There you go.
I'm sure if we bring up arms, we will make them fled. But it seems, my liege, he's dead because he's an undead knight.
I'll act like I just got shot in the fucking throat, and I'll fall over off my tall ass legs.
Stage fright gestures to the goblins behind the stage, and you hear like the noise echo throughout the theater. Nutmeg, give me a performance check.
Oh, boy.
While he does this, I was gonna say Jester. Rosin will kind of like stand up again and be like, like, oh no,
The gesture out.
like jingle, yeah.
You hear oohs and ahs from the crowd as you perform one of the most convincing, terrible deaths in the middle of the stage.
Oh my god. I'm going to use my channel divinity to create a duplicate illusion of myself and have it rise up like it's going to heaven.
From behind the stage, you hear stage fright, kind of like the narrator voice. Oh no! The honorable knight has been killed. I wonder what happened. Was it one of the raging marauders through an open window? Oh! Heavens no! Kiwi, you get another line. My hope is shriveled like a grape. Let us make wine of it.
Alas, if I cannot have a pie, my hope is shriveled like a grape. Let us make wine of it, dear knight. Oh,
That's
you
when
are
I shatter
dead.
the bottle.
Does he shatter the wine bottle?
Yeah, that's when I break the wine bottle on the table and then run out the door, which it was off stage towards the marauders.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, is that the sign to initiate an attack?
No,
I mean-
Velka runs off. Velka, you get a line. Perfect. Velka, as you run off.
And then I'm going to get quote unquote like thrown back in to stage. Like I'm gonna do a stage fall onto stage, and then just like crawling towards the middle of the stage, just like reach up a hand, like, oh, even a beholder wouldn't have seen that one coming. And then die.
Nice. There's another raucous applause from the audience as all of the darklings start like screaming in approval and jumping up and down in their seats as there's like, two are dead! Oh, what a play!
Zug is just doing a wide Macaulay Culkin like Home Alone face, just at the crowd.
Both hands on face.
Yeah.
Rawson's gonna be standing there like, I cannot jest in this environment. What is happening?
There's a sound from backstage as the sound prop design guy makes a very convincing door splintering sound as Stage Fright's narrative voice says, "Oh no! The raiders, the pie raiders have burst through the door. They are going to be upon us at any time. What will our remaining heroes and heroines do?" Rosin, you get a line next.
That's so perfect.
I break the fourth wall. I look towards the audience. Hey, let me answer this one. We will have to fight back. And like turn back and look really dramatically at the rest of the team that's still alive. And like, or could we fashion a pie out of perhaps what do we have in the cupboards? And I'm gonna start pretend to raid the cupboards and like looking for a poison of some sort, something that we could potentially fashion
yeah,
into something.
You pantomime going through the cupboard, and Stage Fright snaps his fingers, and in your hand appears a prop rat poison.
I found it!
Comically large skull and crossbones on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, poison spelled out in giant bold letters. Alright, Zug. There you go.
Ah. Death comes for us all. Two truths told. Pointing to the corpses, or the two of them lie on the ground. A lie is sure to follow. Pointing at the poison.
Poison.
But what?
Rob holds it up like.
Yeah.
Ah!
In order to push them back, we must give them a dose of their own medicine. If only I could remember the conjure pie spell. Oh, but I am a failed magician.
I really hope every line is.
Yeah, every line has to end.
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Voda. Oh?
What?
Tis sad. What the hell? Tis said in Veluna they eat such things. How are we getting such good lines?
This is awesome.
Tis said that in. I turn towards stagehand. What is the?
I don't know. It's a made up country.
Oh, okay. Tis said that in Luna they eat such. And I just kind of like suddenly point at the poison, not even like leading up to it.
What I get?
Right? Or
what's-
should we try to put it in something?
What's her name? What's the actress's name from Community? Or not Community? It's
Aubrey Plaza.
Parks. Yeah, I'm getting an extreme Audrey Plaza energy right now from Neon's character.
Yeah, Voda is just Aubrey Plaza.
I just feel like this is what Neon was like in her high school plays.
I was way better than this. Thank you.
the narrator
Yeah,
voice.
this isn't Neon, this is Boda, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm acting.
I am acting.
What are you doing? I am acting.
The narrator
I am an
voice
actor.
chimes in again and looks to Voda, gives a thumbs up, and Stage Fright's voice booms out over the stage and says, "Oh, it looks like the raiders are from the vile nation of Veluna. I wonder if they're going to eat this pie made from this stuff, or know what it is." Then
Is this when we move to Act 2?
Act 2!
I was like, when are we technically shifting?
The creation of the pie.
The scene changes, and we have there's like a quick lights out, lights back on, and suddenly we see Nutmeg and Velka propped up in the chairs at like a dining table, and you see the extra actors have joined. They're all for some reason wearing some like really tacky Renaissance fair garb to make themselves look like Viking raiders, all looking out of place. And they're all sat at the table. Nutmeg, as I said, and Velka are both Weekend at Bernie's propped up and just kind of like sitting there limp. And Kiwi, you get your next line. There you go. An unnecessary footnote, you are.
I turn to the Viking Raiders that have come on stage. An unnecessary footnote you are. Relative to the majesty that is my court, you cannot hurt me. Begone.
The Viking Raider takes out a rubber
Prin-
tomahawk.
Princess, they're here to eat the pie.
They will try. And fail.
Exactly. Well, that's the hope.
The Raider takes
What
out a rubber tomahawk and throws it at Princess Kiwi from across the table.
Bah!
Kiwi,
Princess, no!
give me a performance check on your tomahawked death.
Hold on. Okay, my character sheet's lagging.
Hmm.
No, it's I got this to work with right now.
Oh.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
Super
I'm gonna
effective.
try popping it back out. Okay, if I pop it out, it works. So here we go. Huzzah!
So you do a fairly piss poor job of your death, but you can
Oh, yeah.
describe how that happens.
Oh, it'd definitely be something like turn to dodge it, and then just like the rubber tongue just like bounced off the side of my head, and just I am slain. Bleh.
Face first onto the table. Blump.
But actually hurt my head when I do it. Yeah.
Oh, that part's convincing, and there's gasps again from the audience as Princess Kiwi's head bonks onto the table. The raiders all laugh very heartily at Princess Kiwi's death. Whoa, 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 whoa. We will now have all of your pie, and wait, there is a magician here. Why don't you perform something for us? Do it now. And they point at Zug.
Rawson is going to, as Zug performs, Rawson is going to, again, like, go back to the kitchen to create the pie.
Okay.
Alright. Derpy and Scuzz robotic for anyone else?
No?
I think
cool.
that's on your end.
Oh no. All right, Zug, you're mine.
Oh, these terrifying raiders have demanded from me. I must think quick. I must think quick to not do something lame. You have lit my lantern wick. That's for sure. I am a flame, and I will cast. Shoot, I don't have heat metal anymore. Or any fire spell. Oh, I don't do that. Create bonfire. I cast create bonfire on my hat.
Oh gosh. I was like, you have Druidcraft though.
Doesn't matter. Bonfire, and I'm sitting there facing them with my hat on fire, arms out.
Okay, is that your gruesome death?
Oh, that's gonna be.
I don't know. We'll see how hot it gets, or how much they like the performance.
The audience is clapping their hands in glee, and you hear a cackle from above as Endolin, you see her like 2 stories up, leaning over the rail, and she just laughs out loud. The magician is going to burn himself alive! How gleeful! He's so stupid!
And then hearing that, I'm like, yes, I seem to have tried too hard, and I flew too close to the sun. Now I am a flame. Oh, and I am done. I fall over very dramatically, and I start putting the fire out, like tap, 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 like put it out as I fall over.
All right.
So you don't actually die.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Anyone would love it if one of us actually dies.
Very, very method acting.
You imagine the ratings.
Yeah.
That's commitment.
Think of the ratings.
So, in this scene, Voda currently is the last alive one in the quote-unquote room with the rest of the Viking raiders. And,
Wait, did I miss how Rosin died?
no, Rosin went to the kitchen to go and get the pie.
Oh, gotcha.
So, Voda, in the room with the Viking raiders, your line is...
This is just the Piper Perry setup.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Alright, Voda. You have a line.
I point. I point at the dead Velka.
Mm-hmm.
You fetch my steed.
Stage Fright snaps his fingers, and you see 2 individuals, very obviously in a horse costume, like doing the head of the horse, butt of the horse thing, as they like clop their way from behind stage and like appear in the periphery. The back stops a little bit too soon, and the front legs continue on. They separate for a brief moment, and they come back together very quickly.
As they come over, and I hope this spell, because I realized after I grabbed it that this isn't actually a spell. It's from the Cobalt Press thing you have
It's
on
fine.
here.
Whatever.
I want to use anchoring rope.
Okay.
So a rope appears around my waist, and the rest of it is just like hanging in the air. And I want it to just like slowly, awkwardly lift me and move on top of the horse.
Okay, you get put on top of the horse, and from within, as you sit down, the actors whisper up to you. They're like, "What do you want us to do?"
Get me out.
Okay. They turn around and you hear the actor in the front of the horse like, "I can't say shit," and they start galloping off. They're heading right towards like the backstage backdrop.
I guess I just really grab the head and turn it.
Okay, and you get galloped off stage as you leave the party, and Rosin comes back on stage with the pie and only the raiders in the room.
What?
Oh, very Romeo and Juliet.
What happened to the others? But I look to the marauders. Like, I brought the pie to share, but oh well. Perhaps I will just sit and maybe I'll just have that drink after all.
Yeah, you look around the room and you see, or it's like around the table. There's just a limp or a dead nutmeg, a dead Velka, kiwi face down onto the table, and then a smoldering Zug on the like.
Still trying to put out little
stage
flames.
fright,
In the
just
hat.
like yeah.
Just like a little kind of like last bit of a candle wisp.
Yeah. And
So, but I will offer the pie to the marauders. And you're like, please, with everyone else gone, you really need to eat up.
there's enough pie for all of us. Why don't you have a bite as well?
Of course. I wouldn't dream of not sharing this experience with you.
And then Stage Fright looks around and he's just like, oh shit. Act 3. And he says, the third act where they share pie.
Lights off, on, back
Yeah.
exactly where we were.
It's now just on there. You're sitting there in the center of the thing, and you hear a cackle from above as you hear the sound of like a motor starting up. And you see Endelyn get on top of this mechanical like helicopter omnithropter type thing, and you hear her voice boom out over the theater's stands as she says, "You forgot the most important guest of the night for the pie, Endelyn Moongrave!" Yeah! And just she comes barreling out of the sky and down onto the stage. She lands stage center, puts her hands in the air, and there's cheers that rise up from all of the Darklings in the audience as they start chanting, "Endelyn, Endelyn, Endelyn." "Yeah, I know. Here, my little pretty, why don't you have the first bite of that special pie you cooked for your guests?" She looks over at Rosin. One last line.
I'm just. Oh, I'm so pleased you were able to join us. I'm. The words they catch in my throat. I cannot even speak them. Oh, thank you, and I will enjoy that bite and hopefully last long enough to watch the marauders. Like, please join me and take a bite and then perish.
They all take your cue, and they all take their bites of their pie, and the actors also perform a gruesome death as they perish on in their seats as you fall to the ground as well. Rosin, give me the final performance check for your elaborate death by pie.
Somehow Voda got out unscathed. Voda's the only survivor.
I was the cowardly noble.
That is true.
In character.
Cowards always live, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
In ignominy.
that's a word.
I like words. Ooh!
It's a 3. So once again, we have another bleh, dead. And as Rosin collapses onto the ground in the middle of the stage, there's another resounding uproar of applause from the audience as Endelin also cackles in glee. And then Stage Fright's voice booms out over the audience. And so, the ill-fated dinner party ends. The midsummer nightmare of the raiders who were invited over for pie and got poisoned pie instead. And now they all die under the moonlight. And you hear like the sound of machinery cranking. And you all watch as those who are like, on stage and just pretending to be dead. You watch as Endelin's face, her gruesome rictus face, changes from being happy and smug, absorbing all the adoring audience's cheers for the play being over and being the last survivor for it. And she turns and looks up as she sees the prop moon raised up by the massive cranes behind stage, and it swings over the backdrop and lowers itself down to be about like 10-15 feet above the stage.
Do we have a plan for the source of the sun?
What the fuck is that?
I think you know.
And then suddenly,
I'll cough. I have something I want to do.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll cough and start to wake up. I've lived before. I'll die again. But in Act of 1, a lie was baked. Unbeknownst to you, this pie a cake. And I'll drop trow and I'll moon her.
she also
Jesus Christ.
She also screams. What would you want to do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna jump in because I was trying to fit a Midsummer's Night quote in here. This is perfect. I just jump up, point at her. Ill met my moonlight, proud Endelin. And then I'm squaring up to see what happens next.
You watch as Glister stands up from behind the moon and says, "Here's your fate sealed, you fucking witch." And then ducks her face halfway behind the moon. There's suddenly a scream from Endelin. And she rounds on all of you. Her hands go out, her claws extended. You're not going to be the end of me. And we're gonna take a break as the theater suddenly erupts in like gasps and screams as all the Darkling attendees are just like panicking. So we'll take a quick 5-minute break and then we're gonna be back as Endelin is about to try to avert her fate.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright. Quick 5-minute break. People are gonna stretch their legs. Back soon.
Whole semester.
Checks out. I wish I knew how to sing better. That's one skill set I wish I spent more time on. I could always. I could.
Go do karaoke. That's my.
I honestly, that
professional
it's something
advice, do
I'm
karaoke.
thinking about doing, like getting into certain things like that again.
Drunken karaoke
Because it's
always a good call.
Yeah. But it's one of those things.
I unironically think I have gotten better at singing in the last year, just because all the times I've been like.
Hey, even like
karaoke.
Even non-perfect or really off-the-wall practice is better than no practice. So of course it's going to make you better at it.
It's kind of the same thing as drawing. Like if you're tracing a drawing, you're still practicing.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as you're just trying to mimic a song. You're still practicing. You're understanding
You're
how
getting
it works.
exactly. You get the feel for your muscle memory. You get sort of you kind of connect the dots in a way of how things work with other things. Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
practicing, yeah. You're building muscle memory, if nothing else.
Or
Here's the
the
thing.
last time I took a road trip with somebody, half of it was playing first. Who could name the most Pokemon, and then it changed to Digimon.
Oh God, was it you who changed it to Digimon?
No, it wasn't, but I won.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
I won.
You guys want to guess what I listened to on my last road trip?
It's probably
Is it
a.
black metal.
It was a book.
It was a book.
It was a book.
Oh, was it? Oh, what would it be?
I don't think you guys are gonna guess this one.
Is it a?
Some kind
Not
of
the Storm Light Archive. was it?
serum.
Is it
I'm
what?
guessing.
Engineering,
It's,
engineering thing.
I was
No,
thinking
it's not.
Physics.
No, it's not either of those. Though that is something I'm actually starting to do now. On my
Was
commute.
it the
So-
Illidan book?
No. It's
Was
more
it
of a,
War and Peace?
it was War and Peace.
There we go. Yeah.
I am
That
20.
checks
I'm
out.
20% the way through War and Peace over the last 8 months. I'm slowly working through it.
Oh boy.
It's the audiobook is 56 hours.
Jesus.
Bruh.
So it's very good. It's incredible how much of that, like, it just as like a slice of life, even though it's taken from a very particular, like, noble
Very
setting
specific slice.
right. It all the things, the gripes, the ennui, everything else with it's very much the same as today. Yeah, people are people. That's the best thing I'm getting from that book. Also, people really fucking were obsessed with Napoleon. So that's the other thing I got. from this book.
He was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, he kind of was.
No, he was a little deal actually.
5'8",
Average height.
above average.
No, he was 5'4".
I don't know. I thought it was 5'8". It was something.
It was 5'4" in English inches, 5'8" in French inches, or something like that.
French
no,
inches sounds.
French
Wait,
inches.
no, sorry. French inches sounds like a terrible band name, but now I kind of like.
If I
What's up,
terrible,
Boston?
you
We're the
mean
French
amazing?
inches.
Wait, that's a
It was-
great band name. Hold up.
It was 5'4" in French inches, 5'8" in English inches, but the English said he was 5'4" in English inches to make him look bad for whatever reason.
Making fun of short kings since the beginning.
Disgraceful.
To be fair, I make fun of everybody who's short.
How do you
Not just
define
the
short
kings.
other than
Shorter than you just makes
Yeah.
it like 99% of the
Yeah.
population. So
Yeah, exactly. I make fun of everybody. If you're taller than me, you're good. But like, you know, if you're shorter than me, you're short.
You know, it's really a humbling experience when you're the tallest person of the people you know, and then you meet somebody taller.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, if you
Tallest
ever
You
like,
fish in the
look
pond.
up for the
Oh, is
first time.
well, it's the same. Actually, I didn't mean to get like more off that. If you have defined your kind of interactions based as like, you know, everyone has some slice of identity within that group, and someone comes along that's that slice of your identity, but more superlative, then it is actually quite the.
Bigger dick.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with bigger dick syndrome. But yeah, it's just it is the kind of thing, and that actually is an aspect of growth, is to run into those situations.
Yeah.
It's like
Sorry, we're a little off topic there, but I was just thinking
Yeah.
about
I have been in some groups not the tallest person. Not
Wow.
most though. There was a kid in my high school that was 7'4".
What the fuck?
Yeah.
that. It's tall.
That's some.
Why are you so
fucking-
tall?
Are you sure? Are you sure it was not Bigfoot in disguise?
I'm
Guys,
pretty
do you
sure.
Guys, do you remember from? I'm getting way off topic here, but real quick, do you remember from my fraternity group a guy named Max who's on the volleyball team?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was like 6'8", 6'9", something like that.
Mhm.
He had a business card he would give out at parties if people asked him about like his height. And it was, I think I've seen like variations online, but something along like, the weather's fine up here. I don't play basketball. I play volleyball.
Oh, nice.
I don't hit my head on doors. Like, it was just like all those sort of things because you would constantly get it. It was the
So
funniest thing carrying those around with him.
That's great. All right, folks. I need you all to roll me initiative, please.
Oh shit! It's combat time!
The third combat?
Second, I think.
Third,
No,
like,
we
I
had
think it's
one
third.
with the goblin dude. We had one.
The ooze.
Oh, right.
Oh, so this
Just
is the
like-
fourth.
But in terms of like real
We had
combat,
one in
it's
the
like
What the
bar.
fuck are mimics and
Good
mud
one in the
methods doing
bar.
in here?
Oh, I love this music.
What the hell?
It's like, hey.
Yeah.
But why there's a mimic and a mud method?
Oh, guys, they made it so that when you're typing in your initiative on the side, and somebody else rolls initiative, it doesn't stop you from typing anymore.
Typing?
Yeah, if you're adjusting your initiative in the initiative order, like let's say you
that's-
have
Oh,
Gift of
okay.
Alacrity cast.
That seems niche, but neat.
I was like, why are you adjusting your initiative order?
As I rolled a d8 to add to it. Man.
Oh, I have an important mechanical question that we can get to on my turn, or
I
start
don't like
at
my
time.
roll. I
I'll wait
would
till my
like
turn.
to just adjust
All right,
that
so
already.
at the top of the turn, order, we see it's Endolin. He stands up, screeches out in terror as she sees the moon. Huh? Ooh, what?
You all right there, Neon?
He doesn't have a name? What are you talking about?
I'm singing the Titania song.
Yeah. Oh, no, what's actually funny about I was looking at the Midsummer's Night's Dream. Titania is the name from
Yeah.
Midsummer's Night's Dream. So I was like, I just
Yep,
Is it? I thought it was something different. I thought it was
it's Titania.
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 Titania from Midsummer's Night Dream, but I thought it was something different in the game.
It's
that
spelled the
was
same.
close.
No,
Is
it's
it?
spelled
Okay.
the same. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. And I was like,
I
oh,
don't
yeah.
think any reference to Titania in anything is ever not just Titania.
Yeah.
So Endolin looks over at everybody and looks at the closest person, Zug, and yells out,
You're not going to be my fate. I'm your end of days today, my little kobold friend.
and will
Don't you mean end of limb?
and will take out and opens. She had that like little stage in her chest that we saw
fuck,
the last
yeah.
time, and she reaches into there and she takes out one of the marionettes that looks like you, and rips the and from it has like all of the twine and the line from it, and she uses it like a lash, and she whacks you with it.
Oh no, we don't like that.
Stop hitting yourself.
Always. Oh, here we go. Toggle. I don't want that to do that. All right. In public. Perfect. Okay. First one on you, my dear Zug.
Uh-oh, first one. Yeah.
12 to hit.
No, that will miss.
And then she will turn to Velka and will make a ranged attack with it.
You, my little bunny friend.
And will a 9 to miss you.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Easy.
So it just stands there.
Darklings, get them!
And you hear all of the like screams and stuff from the crowd turn into angry chatter as all of the audience members start to like and start to rush the stage. But then you hear a sound. Like the sound of horns, and you hear in the distance getting closer very, very quickly.
No, we're coming!
And suddenly, up and over the edge of the stage, you watch as dozens and dozens of Corrids with Biganox
yeah.
riding on top of them
fucking
in their
go.
hair start rushing the stage. You see the, what do we call her? The Prime Mineral.
Mineral.
Yeah, the Prime Mineral.
right.
She gives you all a salute. She says,
Don't worry about these, don't worry about the Darklings. We fucking got them. And Endolin. Get that bitch!
and you see the other Biganock that you rescued from down below in the prop room also is like up here as well, riding alongside the Corrids. They just clash on the audience as the Darklings start to just do battle with the Corrids. The next thing that happens though is hilarious as the Prime Mineral starts dancing, and suddenly the cranes which are operated by Corrid Hair, start acting on their own as you watch them, like a wrecking ball, the one that's not holding the moon, just goes swinging through the audience as it just takes out dozens of these darklings and getting knocked down the steps to the side. And Kiwi, you are now up.
Kiwi's going to do. Oh, this isn't going to work, but I don't know that. Kiwi's going to go ahead and mimic the dance. And looking at Endolin, I'm going to attempt a charm monster on her. I know this isn't going to work, but.
Well, plus the spell.
Yeah. God, why is it not? Everything hates me.
Oh.
She makes the roll at advantage. I think is what it is.
Oh god, the character sheet died again. How do I drop a spell from there without it breaking? Fuck it. Eh.
I'll just look it up.
Bam.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Wisdom save.
That's a loud fucking
Technically-
motorcycle.
Technically, none of us have actually made an attack yet. We're not fighting her
Oh
yet.
no, she's angry.
She's fighting us.
We've made some threatening.
Nah, you
I mean,
could-
if
yeah.
you want
know.
to turn that
It-
cheek,
it-
you can
yeah.
turn that cheek.
All right, yeah, she'll make a wisdom saving throw. What does your
At
spell? What does
advantage.
your spell look like? Yeah.
Oh, for this one specifically, Kiwi is mimicking the dance.
Oh, nice.
It's a thriller.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay.
While wearing this dress, he's gonna do this, that little.
What is your save? Your DC?
It's not very good. 14.
Okay. No, I mean she says it's at advantage. See what happens. The 22.
Balls. Nah. Oh well.
It wasn't. It was. She rolled well. It was a 19. She
Okay.
turns to you and she points her rictus bony finger in your direction, holding on to that puppet lash.
You're next, my pretty. Oh, you're a big turtle now, but how would you feel when you're not a big turtle?
Nutmeg, you are up.
Oh no.
Actually, sorry, Kiwi, any bonus action or movement that you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll maneuver that away. And bonus action. Bardic Inspiration is a reaction, though, right?
No, it's a bonus action.
That's bonus action. Yeah, I'll drop that on. Let's drop that on Nutmeg. This is next.
Alright.
Actually, up next is actually going to be Glister, as they peek out from behind the moon and fucking just throw a knife at Endolin.
Dark side of the moon, baby!
This
Oh,
is
now it's
for
gotta be a
my
Pink Floyd
sister.
concert.
She yells. I think he yells. They yell.
And aren't they
As-
both
As
non-binary?
let's see, whisper toggle. Always have that turned off. All right, so a thrown. Actually, no. Takes the knife, puts it away, and will say,
Eat sun, dickhead.
and we'll do a sun ray.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
That seems much better.
Oh, damn. Yep, 21 to hit. Will definitely hit. And it deals 9
Blinded.
radiant damage. Just automatically 9 radiant damage. And then another wisdom saving throw from Endolin. Otherwise, they are blinded. They fail
Oh,
the wisdom saving throw. Endolin's hands go up to her face.
No, ow, Jesus Christ.
And blinded.
It's the mega laser pointer attack.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now Nutmeg, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm still propping my cheeks out towards her.
Yep.
And seeing she's blinded, I will. It's bonus action, right? Yeah! Alright, I will bonus action spiritual weapon. And a prop
Go.
of the moon is just gonna come down and fucking swing at her. It's gonna look like the Majora's Mask moon
Nice.
crashing in on her. She's blinded, right? So this is advantage.
Let me double check that. Is she
I think so.
blind?
Yeah.
Creature cannot see. Attacks have advantage. Yep.
All right. So I'm fucking crashing the moon on her. I assume an 18 hits for 13 force.
Yes, that just hits for 13 force damage. That's good damage.
All right. And then I will keeping my pants dropped for this whole fight, but I'm gonna reach into my bag of stolen shit, and I'm gonna pull out some of the luck I stole from casting Bane on someone earlier, and I'm gonna throw it onto Rosin, Zug, and Velka, and cast Bless.
I was gonna say bless. Okay.
Not Bane.
Yeah.
Well, no. So the way I want to theme this is I steal people's luck with Bane, and I give it out with Bless.
Ah.
Right, so we got 3 blesses
Lucky
and
Robin.
nutmeg. You are concentrating.
Yep, and then I'm gonna fly up 20 feet in the air.
You flap those wings and you go up in the air. Very, very good. Okay, cool. You were concentrating on that. Alright, Velka. You feel blessed by the nutmeg, and you are looking at a blinded Endelin in front of you with a moon floating above them.
Big moon.
Whoa, it's floating over them, just like in. Whoa.
Right, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast my Blade Bond.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for I'll just go for the force that I get from my subclass. That seems like probably the best idea.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go take a step forward.
On guard.
Yep, and make an attack at advantage. Huzzah! Which is gonna be... If I can find my... Yeah. That is a 14 plus 3. I don't know why it's doing it that way. Oh, bless. Loose.
Well,
That's from bless.
and that is
So,
enough to hit.
4.
8 piercing.
8. And... No, next level is the level I get the extra damage.
And is that... Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So that is a nice 8 piercing damage. And is there anything
Force.
that's force damage? Okay,
Yep, I don't want to change the weapon every time.
that makes sense. Okay, Voda, behind stage, you hear the sound of combat and the cackling of Endelin, and then a scream as she is blinded.
Oh, actually, wait, I'm dumb. I've got 2 attacks.
All right, second one.
Fucking always forget what how often have we had combat?
I know.
You have to relearn it every time.
18 and 3, that's enough.
Yep, so another
Another 9 force damage. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, she staggers backwards as you swipe twice at her with the rapier, cutting across her her tattered dress, like slicing off parts of it as it carves into her decrepit dead skin. Voda, you're up.
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
First, has it been 5 minutes since I cast anchoring rope?
Yeah, for a play, for sure.
It's been 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So rope gone. Second question.
Oh no, if you're thinking about it, using that to like swing yourself back, nah, it's still there, it's fine.
Second question, can I pull Jacques out? Because he would absolutely still be with Zug.
Yep, Jacques is out and about. Good. Let's get Jacques out there. Zoop. Jacques is out.
Jacques is out there twice.
Is he out first? Oh, well.
Double Jacques!
Okay,
He's hiding behind my health.
I see him.
He's just like he's peeking right now.
Alright, I am going to use the rope and pull myself up to, like, the top of this. and just kind of like balance, like grab onto the rope and stand on the edge. And then I'm going to look at Velka. Well, can I tell what type of damage Endlin is doing? She hasn't hit anybody, has she?
She hasn't hit anybody, no.
Okay, so I wouldn't
Just
be able to
threatening.
tell.
She's swinging dolls at us. Yeah.
I'm going to also bring out Francois.
Okay. Francois time. Plot Francois out. There he is.
And
Look at the
he's
boy.
gonna sweep.
Get him, Francois.
It's been a while since we saw Francois.
I know, right?
Oh, that unfortunately misses as it
he's
slams.
on
The
board.
tentacle slams to the ground, like on her dress where you think she is, but her body is so slim and frail that it doesn't even hit her.
The attack would have been made at advantage.
That is true. Roll again.
Blindness. Yeah.
Can't wait to miss again.
7.
That's the spirit.
Even with the advantage. No go.
Ah, okay. Still hard to hit.
Alright.
Could have blessed Francois.
Zug.
Mechanical question. If I want to say, I don't know, cast polymorph, do I need to have seen an animal in the same way that Wild Shape does, or do I just have to have knowledge of it?
What would you like to polymorph them into?
Well, I might polymorph myself into something.
Okay. What do you want to polymorph into?
Well, I will look at Endlin and be like, I like my wizard who has failed. I am very powerful. I cast fists, and I turn myself into a giant ape.
So, you can turn yourself into a giant ape, but I want you to describe what Zug thinks a giant ape looks like.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. It's comic. It's gonna be like Donkey Kong. So it's straight up like oversized head. It has a boat. He has a tie on. These are the stories that he had heard in his tribe. The giant apes on the edge of their territory in the deserts where they meet the jungle. So he never had seen one, but it's just a comically oversized head, huge arms. Yeah. Very, very grotesque.
Okay, you should be able to control him.
You just called
Nice.
Donkey Kong grotesque.
So, Zug,
I mean, if you saw like a
side,
realistic version of that, yeah.
All right, so there you go.
And also that also is the action, right? I don't do anything as the ape. I just am now ape. Okay, and I just beat my chest and go.
Monkey.
Yeah, I just looked at looking down at her. Yeah.
Oh, monkey. All right, Jacques' turn. What would Jacques like to do?
Jacques will, he is going to sting, probably.
Sting! Okay,
Yeah.
at advantage. Unfortunately misses. The sting, once again, does not find where the frail and thin Endolin's body is and just stings the voluminous dress that is enveloping her.
Voda is not made for combat.
Yeah, Rosin, it is your turn. You are blessed, Rosin, and you do have that crazy ring on you as well. If you'd like to do anything with that.
I am examining it. What is blessed? Is that D4?
Plus D4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So canonically, this actually would feel right. With the moon, I'm trying to figure out who. Endelin's not next to me, right? Like that's Jacques and Nutmeg. So I can move, like I can like back up or whatever. Is this the prop moon next to Endelin? Is here?
No, Glister is
That's
standing on
a
the property.
spiritual weapon. Yeah.
That's a spiritual weapon. Okay, so if I, because the thing is, like, if I do this, it's like within 5 feet of the sphere, so that's gonna hit a lot of other things, so I don't want to do that. Jock's a familiar, right? Like, he goes down and it's fine. You just resummon him.
Yeah, he go poof.
Okay.
More splatters and ink, but same difference.
Okay. Because yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to like Sailor Moon this ring up. You know,
Let's
like.
go.
Pew! No, it'd be like, you need some stars to go with that moon. And I'm going to create ball lightning. So I'm only going to create one 3-foot diameter sphere of lightning. And I'm going to put it like here, so kind of like next to Jacques and Edelin, but so it's further away from everyone else. And I'm just gonna be like, sorry, Jacques. So it'll be active for a minute, but it does say that when a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of the sphere, so I'm assuming that would be immediately once I cast it, the sphere discharges lightning at that creature, and then the sphere disappears. So I'm just doing this once basically. But my other question, because there are tons of people and allies within 5 feet, this is external, so it's not, it's me making an attack, but it's through something else. Would I still get sneak attack on this? No? Okay.
Oh, it's sneak attack is.
That's like if
Think of it as a weapon specifically, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, a sphere is a weapon. No.
I agree. Ponder the orb.
It's the orb. So yeah, she needs to, Endelin and Jacques technically, would need to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw. Or...
Ooh.
Bye, Jacques.
Yeah. It's
Flat.
Oh, wait. It's still a 4, though.
Well,
Sploosh.
no. Well,
But it
these-
is a spell. It's a spell, though.
No, so that's the other thing too, is that we're gonna the way that it's worded, it'll be on their turn. They'll roll, because it basically says you can move each sphere up to 30 feet, but no farther than whatever. But then when a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of the sphere, it discharges lightning and then disappears. I guess you're right. So it basically it starts it there. Okay, cool. So who needs to do it? Jacques and
Endelin.
Glenn? Okay. $19 for Endelin.
Fuck. Then the
Does
sphere stays.
And you see it coming?
Oh no! Wait.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there's blind effect then.
No, it's I mean, okay, I'll call it disadvantage on it then, because that does make sense that she would not be able to see
It's a
this.
dex. It's a
Yeah,
dexterity save.
Okay, so give me the damage then. Alright, 22 lightning damage as the sphere just...
And Shock likely does too.
Hi,
Oh,
Jacques.
blind condition actually doesn't affect any of that. I didn't know that.
What was that?
The blinded doesn't actually affect that.
Saving throws?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So what would it be then?
It wouldn't be anything.
Well, I mean, that depends on if you think this requires, like they can hear it, but...
Also, you should take half damage.
Or
I'm gonna have it. Half damage isn't a thing with this.
Yeah, but just for this, that blindness stuff is weird.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I don't think, I don't think I have anything else that I could do right now.
No, sorry. Well, Boogie posted the thing. It automatically fails any ability check. So yeah, definitely fail. So, we're good. Okay. Any bonus actions?
I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
Because that's an action, so I can't. I mean, yeah, I'm just backing up a little bit, but that's, yeah. I am solid.
Okay. Endlin will out and try to. Is that the blind is at the end of this turn? Okay. Fairly sure this monkey is going to absolutely obliterate her. She is terrified. She's blinded. He is going to get out of here.
Oh shit. We don't like this.
Yeah, and I mean, unless you have any way to stop this, she's
gonna get to the chopper.
Oh, that's right. She literally flew in on one.
No, not even that.
Oh.
She's gonna just teleport out.
Gonna use her one get out of here spell.
Wait.
Yes.
I'm trying to read this. So as a bonus action, I can make an insight check against the insightful fighting. I'm just gonna put this. I can make an insight check contested by her deception check, and if I succeed, I can use my sneak attack on her.
But that doesn't
When you make a weapon attack.
make a weapon.
Oh, because I still need to actually
Yeah, it's also be a weapon attack.
do an attack.
It's another way of getting
Another way of getting sneak attack,
Yeah.
if you wouldn't otherwise have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was like, oh. I'm sure.
Okay, so she is gonna start to cast a spell, and I would
Oh,
like anybody.
You're muted. I hear you through Derpies.
Sorry, she's gonna start to cast a spell.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute
And
my...
because combat in this campaign is so funny and weird, I will allow for anybody here who wants to use a creative reaction to said casting of spell to give me a good enough, basically like a good enough idea, and I'll let you do it. She begins to cast Plane Shift on herself.
Oh, I got an obvious one real fast. I'm gonna do.
Okay, what do you
Punch her
do?
in the face.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna clap my meaty hand over her face to stop her from talking. It's
Okay,
got a
give me an
vocal
athletics
component.
That would be strength.
As an ape.
Yeah, as an ape.
I just closed the ape tab. Oh, 1 second.
It's there.
It's I don't see it.
There shouldn't be an athletics. If there's anything, it's just gonna
Well, it's athletics plus 9.
be... Okay.
So I'll just roll that. That's just d20 plus 9 then, right?
Yep.
There's no way to track when someone
19.
plane shifts, right?
Isn't you not like know where they are?
Yeah, like where they
Oh,
where
you
they
would
go.
because they have to say their destination.
Oh, and the spell.
Yeah. Because that's the vocal component. Yeah.
Which I'm trying to stop, by the way, depending how this
Oh,
goes.
absolutely. And I
Right.
understand that. So,
Yeah.
your giant ape hand claps over her mouth as she tries to plane shift out of there, and she just says, and she tries to pull it off of you. How does she?
Slip
Why
out
is
of my
she so
grip.
strong? For her size and for her bony frame, she is extremely strong. He tries to pull it off.
Hags. Damn it! She gets it. Yeah.
Any other reaction from anybody?
I'm gonna have can I have Francois try to gag her?
Yep. We'll do another.
Get her with a spoon.
There's a massive like dog pile as she cackles and says, "To the," and then there's like a monkey hand that goes over her mouth, and you hear her own like bones strain and crack as she pulls the monkey hand off of her face and says, "To that," and then the Jacques. I just do an attack for Jacques, I guess.
Oh!
Slaps him.
Nice.
Wow. Is she
Alright.
still blinded?
She is, yeah.
So yeah, can I have advantage?
Yep.
Or- Cool.
Do it.
Can't wait to get a 9.
Ah!
Not much better.
All right.
You have a reaction,
Kiwi's
Kiwi?
going to seeing all this is like, enough is enough. Be gone, thought, silence.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Oh, but spells. Okay, it's only 14 DC.
And, you know, it's what I got.
Fine.
I don't think it's a DC. I think it's if they're in the sphere, it's get quiet.
Mid-sized sphere is immune to thunder damage. Creatures deafen.
Yeah, there's no save. It just happens.
Yeah, that's saying it's safe.
Okay.
She'd have to move out of it to speak.
Yep.
then.
So there is a deafening silence as it basically just falls over that area. 20-foot radius sphere. That's huge. I'm gonna use our tool.
I've
would-
never used this spell once.
I would.
So good for saying "fuck you," casters, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, the giant
Miles is
apes turn
very
into a
strong.
mime.
Mr. No.
I want.
Or
So
Mr. Spur.
I'm trying to look at like the things that I have, and so I have eye for detail, which is I can make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an intelligence check to uncover or decipher clues. So I'm trying to think like because I can use that as a bonus action. So like, could I use something in that sense to like look around really quickly and figure out like, is there something we could use to help us or to hurt Endolin? Like a weak point
I mean,
for
you
her
do.
or in the room or something like that.
You see the all the ropes above for all the lighting and cranes and stuff like that higher up. If you do the dance, you could probably have one of those things fall on her. If you roll, you could roll that. So roll. Well, you need to roll something first. Oh god. Primate, whatever that. Eye for detail. So
Mr.
investigation
Mime's
check
fucking.
or perception check at advantage. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So you definitely see that there is lights above that you could bonk her on the head. But the silence spell takes effect, and that keeps her from talking, leading the spell. She will then roll to be unblinded. Blind what? Wisdom.
13.
Weird that it's a wisdom for a blind thing, but that's okay.
You have to know to look away from the laser
Alright,
beam.
so she is no longer blind, and in the silence you just see her, she just looks around and looks at everybody and just grits her skeleton teeth at the monkey, at Belka, at everybody. Kiwi, I'm gonna say that your turn is with the silence.
Yeah.
Glister grimaces and stays up there on the thing. Right as Glister, or like on round 20, top of round, the combat around the theater is still going strong. You see Corrids just wrestling with these Darklings as just shit is just hitting the fan. There's just brawls in the audience. And then you hear a cackle or a loud laugh as stepping down from the stairwell at like the top, you see
This bitch.
Skyla.
Yeah, I knew it. Fucking knew it. Because this was her. This was
Looks
her.
like there's going to be a new mistress of the theater. I am going to stake my right. And she rolls initiative and joins the fray.
Oh.
has joined the fight.
Yep.
Interesting though that it sounds like she's joining on our side.
No, I think she
on
wants to
her
take it.
side.
Yeah, she wants to take advantage of this. Get all of us out of here.
Yeah.
No, she wants to be the mistress of the theater.
Yeah, I don't think we're
No,
casualties.
I don't think she
I
has
already-
any. She has no goodwill for us. I'm sure.
Remember, I knocked her off a cliff. I don't think she's.
Yes, but also it sounds like she probably will see Endulin as the bigger threat.
No,
I don't know.
your turn.
I'm probably gonna donkey punch her. So
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying we don't beat the
Would
shit out
I
of her.
know what realm Endolin is from? Like what her home plane is?
This is her home plane.
Is it? Okay.
she was trying to take a
Then-
vacation to get away from us.
And we're about to up the.
Let's
Ooh.
go. Yeah.
All right.
Right. What are you gonna do, Nutmeg?
Remix.
So- Uh, okay. I'm going to hold my action, and I'm going to prepare the banishment spell to cast on her in the event that she tries to say another plane to go to again. And I want to release it as soon as she says where she's going.
That sounds good. You held your reaction. Velka, you're up.
I'll fly up another 5 feet from out of the silence.
Well, I'm in a silence now, so
You are in a silence. It is
slightly
quiet.
changes, but that's fine. I'll just go ahead and do rapier attack.
Oh, yes. It's
19.
15.
15 plus 4.
Oh, did Bless go down?
Oh, no. Not.
No, she's been blinded.
She is no longer
Yeah,
blind.
blind just drops.
Oh.
All right.
So the first one misses.
Okay.
That hits.
4,
9 force.
9, and then bonus action I will do.
Yeah, adding bless as a toggle's a good idea.
16.
That will miss. Just barely.
Ooh.
Damn it.
All
So
right, she's 17.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's barely
Bonus.
armored.
I forgot my bonus action to strike with the moon.
Okay. Whack with the moon.
This is double damage, right? Because it's moon damage.
It's also
does
miss
not hit.
damage.
All right, Voda, from on top the stage backing, you see silence fall upon your friends in the center there. A silent
From the
monkey is
top
pounding
row.
his chest. What are you gonna do? You got Jacques is down. Jacques has disappeared.
Jacques is down.
Jacques is an ink splat, but you still have your tentacle. Francois is still up and running.
If I have the time, I could cast this for free. But I think. Yeah, I'm going to just hard cast Find Familiar. Bring Jacques back.
All right, Jacques is back. Drag him back on.
And then
Suck the
I'm
move.
going to smack with the tentacle.
So the silent spell is about that big. All right, 19 hits. Good stuff.
And
Slap him with that hand tie. Oh.
well, their speed is reduced by 10, so she can't get
Yeah.
out of the silence now.
Oh.
That's
Big
true.
value then.
Probably.
All right.
You don't know how fast she
Hopefully.
is.
I mean, she's an old skeleton woman with a stage for a
See
chest.
how
She can't
strong
be
she
mobile.
was?
Okay, fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
It's quite strong. All right. Zug. Unga Big Zug. Your turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm upset, Spaghetti, about being stopped. So we're just going to do the neutral A combo from Donkey Kong. So punch, punch. Which I don't know why I cannot get this to work. So I'm just manually roll it. It's a
Is
plus
it
9 to
you're not allowed
attack.
to control?
I can, but I don't have the character sheet for it.
Just shift double click on the token.
Select a character is not in your journal, so I don't have it in my journal.
Oh, I need to put it in your journal then. 1 second.
I'll just do it anyway. It's fine. It's +9 for both of these. The 24 and a 23 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
All right, and then damage is. Holy shit! This is busted. 26 and 18.
Bro.
Jesus.
Punch.
That's 30, 40.
40. Math hard real quick.
44.
44,
as there's a silent monkey raises its fist and brings it down onto the ground on top of Endolin, there is a silent scream as Endolin is dead.
Holy shit!
Bruh.
Oh
You know
god,
what?
she just had like
100%.
movie actor like death.
100%. You're right. This is down B. This is slap into the ground.
There is a
Jesus Christ.
all that's left beneath your giant ape fists is a dusty pile of dresses and broken bits of marionette as she has disintegrated.
Holy shit. Because my mental stats are that of a giant ape, I'm going to shake my hands out of the corpse dust, silently beat my chest, no one can hear me, and then use my movement to run up towards the stairs towards Skyla.
So Skyla just sees that happen. You watch as her face, her jaw drops, and then she just sees this monkey turn, beat its chest silently, and then out of nowhere just it comes out of the silence and just comes charging at her. Which she immediately will then. Oh boy. There's now a giant monkey in her face. That is gonna be crazy. Okay, so giant monkey in her face. She will. Oh man. Look around you? Question mark? And yep, she's gonna cast hypnotic pattern on the main group of everybody. The 30-foot cube. Gonna need to get people to do a lovely save as she. Whoa. Christ. 30. Oh, that gets everybody for sure.
It's funny that hypnotic pattern's a cube when so many other spells are spheres.
Yeah.
Oh, so that does tag me too.
No, because she's gonna try to get everybody who's in the back. I mean,
okay.
She's gonna do it like here.
Wow, giant apes are actually kind of wise. That's,
actually, no, she will get you.
She could hit.
Oh, because you can tilt the.
Yeah.
Such a fucking big spell.
30 foot.
Yeah, it's hypnotic pattern is actually insanely
Alright, so
strong.
we need to have everybody roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, huh?
Let's go, Shock.
Oh no.
Bless does count towards it.
Uh-oh.
Who is blessed again?
Rosin.
You, Rosin, and Velka.
That's weird that Bless doesn't...
I rolled a 19, so I'm okay, I think.
Yep.
Just be safe, though.
Okay, so...
21
oh,
total.
I need to roll it. Oh, I'm not at advantage, right?
No.
So, I save anyways, 13.
Alright,
Let's
so
go.
Jacques saves? Were you rolling for yourself, Neon, or is that Jacques?
Shock and then me.
Gotcha. Boda is hypnotized, is charmed, is now just sitting there, just drooling.
Mine is a 10. I don't know if that
Rosin,
saves.
it says 13 to save, so Rosin is charmed.
Okay.
Velka saves, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh.
13.
With a 13? Yes, you make it.
Yep.
You just make it. Wow. And then Monkey. What is Monkey's stats?
I just rolled
Oh, you had
21.
Yeah.
21 to
okay.
save.
Yeah, big monkey brain. Nice job.
Somehow, yeah.
Kiwi is
Just 15.
yes, you're good. And Nutmeg is good too, I believe. Yes, okay. Stage fright. I'm gonna see what he needs to roll something because he's a non-combatant. Non-combatant, but still should figure out if he's nope. Stage fright is also charmed and bamboozled. Okay.
Glimmer.
Luckily, you didn't see it. He rolled a 7. Luckily, none of this hits the audience, as the Chorids and the Briganox are still combating and fighting the crap out of these, out of the Darklings. They're like throwing them over the edge, having a good time. All right, that is Skyla's turn, aka Skyla. Rosin, you are up. You are currently, you're hypnotic pattern. Unfortunately. Kiwi, you are up. You were not hypnotic patterned. You see some of your companions zonked out, multiple of them, and then you see the warlock standing on the stairs behind a giant ape.
I'm going to. What am I?
Oh shit, the music.
Scoot up.
I had to start dancing my chair, I'm sorry.
And then go with the old classic there and try to fairy fire warlock.
Oh, nice. Okay. Spell save on the warlock. Okay. A dexterity saving throw. 17.
Oh,
he saves. Shame that indeed. Okay. Any bonus action, Kiwi?
Let's beardically inspire. Let's go. Nutmeg still hasn't used theirs, have they?
Nope, I got it.
Rosin can probably use it to get out of it on a pattern.
That's if not. I'll chuck it on Rosin.
Okay, Rosin.
Can't really do anything
Hypnotic
to
pattern
get out of
no
it.
roll.
Oh, you have to be shaken.
Someone
you have to
either
be
has
shaken
to.
out of it. Yeah.
Someone has to do it, or like someone has to like boot me.
Oops. In that case,
take damage or be shaken awake.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be pointless to use it on me, so don't use it.
I'll move next to it. I guess bonus action to shake is probably too much, but
I'd say no. You can do it.
Alright, then I'll shook
it. Does say take an action too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it says uses an action to shake the creature out of its too.
Yeah.
We going by Baldur's Gate 3 rolls.
No, we're not. It literally says in the spell uses an action. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Glister will, seeing Endelin go down, you hear Glister yell out in triumph, "Fuck you, Endelin!" And then jumps off the thing and will use an action to wake Voda up. Slaps Voda across the face. Sorry! Bah!
Method action.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nutmeg.
Alright, I didn't actually have to end up using the spell, so my banishment spell fizzles. I lose the spell slot. So I will bonus action move my moon 20 feet up towards Skyla. And then
Oh yeah, it can't go that far, huh? It's like only goes to like right here.
yeah, that's like the one downside to a spiritual weapon.
Right, it's like 20 feet, I think, right?
It's slow.
Good for a
Can it
group
be
fight.
forcefully moved?
Can I just grab it as the ape and use it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
I want to beat her to death with the moon.
Thematically, I love it, but it
is ethereal, yep.
I'll move 30 feet over here. I'll pull out a sling from my pocket and I'll load up a nuggie in there. And I'll cry a little bit and I'll fling a nug.
Load up a nuggie.
Yeah.
It's like
Just
pouring
a
a 40, but
yeah, a little big
also
push.
the silence is dropped because technically as Kiwi cast Fairy Fire, it's a concentration spell, so that will drop the silence.
That's fine.
All right,
Yeah,
19. Yeah. The sling for
for
5 bludgeoning damage.
nug
Just-
damage.
As a nuggy just goes flying past Zugrilla and just whaps Skyla in the face. Fuck! Rude! And will take 5 bludgeoning damage. She will. Oh, she doesn't have that. All right, I thought she had the
She just
typical...
got hit by that the dank spank.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is that it, Nutmeg?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. Velka.
Alright. Map is moving very slowly for me. Where is our enemy?
He is up by the
The
gorilla.
left.
Oh, okay. Man, I really cannot get it to scroll. There we go.
It sounds like you may have something turned on. Yeah,
this
'cause
is fine for the rest of the...
this map
you,
is not a
You've been
problem.
having issues in other things too.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my computer after this tonight.
When's the last time you started a computer?
Not too long ago, within the last couple weeks. When Baldur's Gate 3 came out.
Jesus, fuck!
What?
You're having memory issues, so you don't restart?
Last couple
I-
weeks. Whatever. Well, he will start after this. What do you...
I'm only using 45% of my memory.
That doesn't matter. There's things I can.
Yeah.
What do you gotta do, Mr. Velka?
That I ran up as far as I could. This is what I was gonna do, but the silence, was necessary, so I'm not blaming. That's not what I'm saying. But I was gonna cast spiritual weapon.
As well? Okay.
Yep. Behind
What do you
her
cast
this
it
time.
as?
A sun.
I was gonna say, perfect.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the plan.
Nice, just have so many eclipses that just, like, nothing...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, dog.
That
Her giant
is-
eclipses.
You thought it
eclipse your
would be an
eclipse.
eclipse, but it was truly a monkey that was her downfall.
I can't wait for the gorilla to grab both of these spiritual weapons and just like
Yes,
damage your head.
So does 19 hit.
Absolutely does.
And that'll do 7 force damage.
Okay. Oops.
And then as my action, what
As
is my
before you action, as a reaction, she takes the staff in her hand and hits the ground as she gets bonked in the back of the head by the sun, and will
Oh.
Man, I just moved my moon over here, you bitch.
yeah, you did. She will use her reaction and use the last few charges on her staff to do Eldritch Escape.
Whoa.
Turns invisible, too.
Uh-huh.
Balls.
But y'all don't know where she is.
Up to 60 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action.
So you just watch as she gets hit, hits the staff, and just disappears.
Yep.
She is concentrating on hypnotic pattern, but oh, you're right. Okay, I do need to do a con save on her before she disappears like that. She is she will still do that, but hypnotic pattern.
I'm smart. Haha, I remembered something
Yeah,
about
I mean it's a
D&D.
DC 10.
Oh,
She
get
fails
dropped. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Good call. Hypnotic pattern is broken.
Hell yeah.
Fine, I will use my action then to cast nothing.
Hmm.
Nice.
Action. I saw her disappear. I didn't get any indication of direction though. Yeah.
You could give me a perception check if you want to try, and it would be like an action perception check to try to figure out where she went.
Okay. Action. Not at advantage. Perception.
No idea. Fortunate. All right,
That
Voda.
is my turn.
Voda.
Okay, so with the Draconic Find Familiar, I can give up my attack to make an attack.
Okay.
Would I be able to give up my action to have it make a perception check?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And it has advantage.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, Jacques spins around in the air, his little inky drops dripping onto the floor, and then you watch as he just turns into a literal, like, arrow in the middle of the air. Squing! And will point there. So you know the general area. I wouldn't say you know that, like, she went this away.
Do we have like the Persona 5 like animation pointing towards that?
Then I am going to, as my bonus action, move Francois this way, and he's just gonna swing wildly.
Okay. Is that as far as you can move him?
Yeah, that's as far as I can.
Does he have reach?
No, he has 5 foot.
Alright, so swinging.
He's just swinging around.
Does not hit anything, unfortunately. Zug. Unga Zug. I will.
Yep.
I will say, you can reach out if you want and grab that sun and that moon.
Oh, baby.
I
We're
think
gonna
that's-
absolutely fucking doing that. I see her disappear, so I'll reach out. I have 10-foot reach, too. This is
Yep.
perfect. They're both within 10 feet of me. I'm gonna cup them up. Got one in each hand. Couple of beat balls. I will turn around, and I'm going to look.
You do see, you look and you see Jacques pointing.
I see that. So I have an int of 7, which is not the worst, actually. It's within, like,
You
cognizance
should be able
range.
to open. Yeah, she'd be able to open the sheet now.
Oh, okay.
You have to double click.
Yes, I got it. Okay. So do I need to make a roll to understand the
Oh, yeah.
arrow, or am I smart enough?
1000%.
Okay. Int roll, I assume, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Okay.
Yeah. All right.
15. All right, I'm
Zug's
grabbing...
coming through.
Yeah, I'm grabbing these balls, and I am running over in that direction. I think it's still a disadvantage, though, because I can't see her, right?
100% at disadvantage.
Okay, so we're swinging 2 attacks in this general direction, hoping to hit her. Okay, sun first. No, sorry, moon first, because I picked over right hand.
Okay, so what we're gonna have you do is roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're
Sorry.
gonna roll the fist to attack, which will hit, and then we're gonna roll. Since it's the moon, nutmeg, you roll the force damage on it.
Oh, that should be disadvantage, though. Should I roll it again?
Roll it again for disadvantage. Yes.
Okay. Still 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know why I rolled initiative. Sorry. Clicked it.
God
Got
damn it,
excited.
Just hitting every button available.
Okay, so give me the damage on that. So there's 8 force damage that just
Force damage
slams
that.
into this target. Yeah, you hit her.
Nice.
And then I want you
Beautiful.
to roll your ape damage. I want
Okay.
you to roll half of the ape damage though.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I did my second attack with the other hand, but I'll do. Okay, so this divided by 2. So 13.
Good lord. There's a
Yeah,
you hear audible crunching sounds as like bones shatter and break beneath Skyla. She lets out a cry and just says, "No! Please spare me! I won't. I'll leave. I'll leave the theater. Please, no! I don't want to die."
I'm sorry. Apes gotta swing.
Okay.
So I'll roll again.
Bad
18,
guys, yeah.
18 to hit. 18 hit on the second one.
Yep. Velka, roll
That's
the
the-
force damage.
All right. It's ba, 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 ba.
Well, it won't. Well, you know
Okay,
what?
it won't be a crit. Make it a crit.
Make it a crit.
All right. That is
14.
14.
So
Plus
before the
half of
apes,
this.
yeah, before
Oh,
the
okay.
apes fist.
Holy shit.
So there is a,
Max damage.
and this is where, we're gonna like end it for the night, as you all watch with the scene behind you all as the Chorids have now taken over. The Chorids and the Biganox have now routed all of the Darklings out of the theater. The Darklings have either like run over, been thrown over the edge. It's like it's bedlam in here in this theater. It's like the worst fucking dinner in a theater, like dinner in a movie or whatever, like dinner theater event ever. There is now just a cinematic moment as the left fist with the sun swings through, and then suddenly there is just a pink mist that just sprays across the face of the moon.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk to Vote about this one later.
Yeah.
Are we the bad guys?
At least one of us is.
I know, and this will be we'll end there as Endolin has been smashed, and then and one of the members of the League of Malevolence has been absolutely obliterated as well.
Man, hey, remember how we like turned one of them around and like got him on the
Yeah.
good path? And
Hey, remember when Voda was saying, "Hey, can we not kill people?"
I know.
That was a funny idea you had.
I know all that. And counterpoint, giant 8.
Counter,
You can't use that for
counterpoint.
everything.
Counterpoint, I was a celestial wielding ape.
Yeah. This is gonna
Yes,
be.
like, I fucking love that. I gotta get a.
It's
try
a
to get a
unique
midterm
chance.
into that
Well,
one.
it's also a
Holy
unique
shit.
chance for
Yeah.
a moment of, contemplation afterwards. Where so far the 2 times that Voda and others have been critical of Zug and his actions have not been when Zug has been Zug, but when Zug has been one of the animals.
It's true. Yeah.
Letting it consume you.
Oh, it's the. Yeah, maybe there's something to be discussed about that. So, that's where we'll end for the evening, though, as you have defeated Endolin, you have routed Skyla, and it looks like the Biganox and the Chorids have taken over Motherhorn Theater for themselves. The revolution is complete. We've done it. It's a little bit more violent than some of you wanted, but stuff. Alright. We'll end there. We'll pick up on that next time. That
Yeah, the
means-
party dynamics are going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
And that also means that there's going to be some journeying next week to next test.
I actually really love that this like campaign is like mostly taking place in like Kirby's Dreamland, and then one of the characters is just like an American soldier with a shotgun.
It's very fitting because I like no jokes or anything. Zug is absolutely a survivalist.
Yeah.
We discussed this before. It's just like, yes, this is how nature works. So it's gonna be fun, I think. I mean, who knows? We'll see where this goes.
And this may be, yeah. We'll pick up on this next time. Okay, cool. I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll be back.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Imperigo. Fun session, interesting, definitely interesting. Loose and fast with some of the rules and stuff like that, but that's fine. Makes for a fun session, makes for a fun time. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit, or I'm out of here. Session's over. I'm gonna be chatting with my friend. Night, everybody.